I lost my wife, and I don't know what else to do. I 25 and met my now wife 24F when I was 18 and she was 17. We met when I was a chef at a restaurant, and she was a hostess for the restaurant. She was and still is the most breathtaking woman I've ever met. When we were 20 and 21, I proposed and she said yes. Then everything went to hell and she got pregnant. And unfortunately, due to the stress of the pregnancy, I relapsed in my wicked meds frenzy. I was worried about how I was gonna provide for my family. My wife unfortunately miscarriage at 5 months. It's understandable that she went through unimaginable pain. I was 2 and all I wanted was to be with my wife. She kept rejecting me and rejecting me. I turned to Reddit for advice, where I met a woman 26F and we hooked up together. There is no excuse for everything I did, especially what I said in the following. When she found out, she was a mess. She cried and begged me to know why. I told her, "Why do you think I have needs and you neglected them for way too long? What did you want me to do? You can't withhold intimacy from me and expect me not to go crazy here. I worked hard to provide for you, and yet you couldn't even give me one decent finish." She turned to me with her tear-stained face and said,
"Really? You agree with those other men on Reddit?"
I simply shrugged. She got up and said,
"Okay, I understand. You have your needs. Please stop sleeping with her. I'll do whatever you want."
That's when I decided to go to rehab and get sober. It's been a year since then. I've made my amends, got a new sponsor and been going to meetings. Until recently, I thought everything was back to normal because I was getting all my meals, massages and an active fun time life again. While doing some laundry, I found a notebook my wife and Joe's writing, so I smiled to myself thinking I was gonna read some of her stories. I wish it was. It was her journal and now I feel disgusted with myself. After what I read, she wrote how she's scared of me, how she doesn't know if she still loves me and how she fakes it with me every single time. I really thought everything was normal. I was getting homemade meals, foot massages, basically everything, but now thinking about it, she doesn't really talk to me. Like today, I asked her about her day and she just said fine, or I could ask her what did you do today, and she'd just be like,
"Work, came home and made dinner."
Her birthday is next week, and I asked her what does she want to do, and she just shrugged and said,
"It's just another day. Don't waste your money."
I don't know what else to do. Please give me all the advice and criticisms, please. Thank you.
Here are the top comments.
So while you're getting home-cooked meals and foot massages, what the hell are you doing for her? You cheated on your wife after she lost you back to wicked meds and lost your child, and you were so worried about your own pleasure and satisfaction that you completely disregarded her feelings and struggles. Grow up and let her find someone that puts in the same dedication, effort, and loyalty that she will.
She's checked out. Once a woman does that, there's no coming back. She's already grieved your relationship. She's just formulating an exit plan. Your affair and blame shift to her actually broke her. She no longer trusts nor knows who you are. The foundation of your relationship has been shattered. For her, the entire relationship is now a lie. Your wicked meds frenzy. Your affair. Your blame of her. When let's face it, it was your fault. You alone are to blame. She went through the trauma of a miscarriage, and you checked out and chose wicked meds. Then another woman, then chose to blame her for your shortcomings as a man. When she leaves, let her go peacefully. She deserves the world and someone who will give it to her.